I cannot wait to be able to Oh, I have to do this request too, the greenhouse.
Okay.
I'd like not. I can't fast travel yet. Do they give you that later in the game and I just do not remember? Alright, I guess I'm walking there. Where is Lorenz? He's probably near the greenhouse.
Hey there.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do this request first. I would like the garden. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers, for instance, make great gifts. Some people might even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. Oh, another feature I forgot to mention is, lost items and gifts and tea time. I haven't got introduced to them, but I will talk about why they are all great and they add more personality to the game. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself though. I'm gonna talk about it when they introduce it. That's when I'll give my take on it. Right.
My thanks.
Oh, okay, right. Gardening takes time, I forgot. So next time I explore. Thank you for the tomatoes. Tomatoes are pretty good. Where is Lorenz? Oh, it's Cyril. Cyril? I don't know how you say it.
I'm a little busy.
Yeah, sorry?
If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Oh, good talk. I have to get a recruitment guide up of who I want to recruit and what stats I need. Because I'm going to be as vague as possible. You have to recruit every character before a certain thing happens in the game. Knights of Sarah's more like Sims for Rhea. Yeah. Trying to find more people to talk to. The people with the little speech bubble with the dots are the people I haven't talked to, I think.
Listen.
All right.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
I don't care if I miss an NPC dialogue of a character that's not important. I only care when it comes to main characters. By the way, so if I miss talking to someone.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question. You haven't seen a man.
I already talked to you. I talked to you.
Indeed.
Where's Lorenz? He's probably here. Oh, there he is. He's with Ignatz.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor?
I don't, but I would love
Golden deer
to.
are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
I asked, Edelgard, or someone about the Black Eagle. I didn't ask about the Blue Lion, though.
Have you memorized everyone's names yet?
Sort of.
I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Alright, cool. That everyone? I think that's everyone. Oh, Marianne. I didn't talk to her yet. She's at the fishing pond. Oh, I missed all the professors. This game is gonna... This is a really long game because of how much you can do. And I definitely want to talk to as many people as I can. That is totally fine because this game is so great. Oh, you were here. How did I miss you?
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Alright, cool. Good talk. How do I get to 2F? Do I just, like, take stairs? I can't fast travel. No, yeah, I can't. Then again, Lysithea did mention the library.
Listen.
Professor,
indeed.
A moment, please. Yes.
It's so weird how Rhea treats you. I don't hate Rhea. She's a fine character, but I'm also not a fan of her. She's alright. It's even worse when you know all the lore behind it. Yeah, I don't really know much of the lore. I know a decent amount. We'll see what Rhea says right now. Maybe I can put 2 and 2 together.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
I know there's like a big controversy when it comes to Rhea on if people like her or not. There's a big controversy on her motives, or not her motives, but like her reasons for things, which I'm not going to go into because of spoilers.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago.
She's fine though. I don't hate her.
3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
I can kind of see where you're coming from, Nero. I'm not going to say it out loud because you put spoiler in big cap and I think it's kind of a spoiler. But I kind of see where you're going with that. Also, Cody, I kind of see where you're going too with your comment.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Alright then. Who am I missing here? Manuela, Gerald. That's it. Alright. We're finally almost done with the first exploring day.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Yo, I got some affinity just for talking to her. It's really nice. Hold up. Why is it showing as it? Oh, Gerald's right here.
It's changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago. Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm on it. Also, is Gerald voiced by anybody? His voice sounds so familiar. I don't think I've ever looked up the voice actor for him. I know this game has a lot of voice actors that are from other JRPGs that I recognize. Gerald isn't one of them that I recall.
What? Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
At the bookshelves to read all sorts of reference materials. We're playing Dragon Quest now, apparently. We can read bookshelves and learn about lore. I love it. Also, I'm gonna do it because Lysithea said to do it, and I do whatever Lysithea tells me. I'm gonna read these. Let's expand my playthrough as much as I can. Book of Seros Part 1, The Revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity, incarnate. She is the present, the past, and the future. Her eyes see all. Her eyes hear all. Her ear... Did I really just say that? Her eyes see all, her ears see all, her hands receive all. She was who graced with the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Saros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessings shall bring tidings of peace to all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, the Saros ensures that her will be done. As the goddess' sword, Saros wards away evil. As the goddess's child, Saros makes emperors of mortals. As goddess's wings, Saros elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Saros spreads the word of love. That sublime sword is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings cleared your path. That voice whispers words of truth. Trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always. I know what sword they're talking about, but it's spoiler related. Also, why is the text so small in this game? Book of Saros Part 2. Creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all of its creations upon it. By the goddess's hands, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heavens and of the earth. By way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. This is gonna kill me. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Though her blessings they gave prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodland. All was well until darkness descended from the north, a darkness that devoured the earth, discreted the heavens, and threw the world and its inhabitants into the state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls buoyed? I've never seen that word in my life. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. The heroes experienced unnatural long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an incredible mark, indelible mark upon this world. This power passed through the bloodlines, came to be known as the Crest. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called Heroes' Relics. I know about those. And so the legends of a new age was born. The descendants of the houses sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, and wealth. Using all set the land aflame with war, the goddess's power, intended to stem the flower of evil, became a tool of destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. Like, this is gonna kill me. I want to read all these books badly. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't have time for this. I love this game, but not enough to read every single book. It will kill me. Plus, I'm sure they'll probably go minor in depth with it. I'll probably read some of the books, but not all of them. Oh, it's Ferdinand's birthday. Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I will buy flowers for every single character to get affinity up. I would love to read all the books, by the way, but it is just... It will kill me if I read every single book, but I will read as much as I can. I want to get the most enjoyment out of this game because I love it so much. We're on the main mission though, which is, I think, is the mock battle, so let's get to it. We're finally going to get to battle again, which I'm looking forward to. Because we were in, like, cutscenes for a long time. Rivalry of the Houses. I don't have to read White Clouds. Rivalry of the Houses, that's it.
For a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Leave it to me.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Claude, don't. Don't even think about it.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary.
Oh my
goodness. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Claude, you are... Why, Claude? Why do you think these things?
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Yeah, please do.
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
I'm very disappointed in you, Claude. I thought you were better than this.
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
It will be a fair fight.
Of course, a fair fight, as all fights are. Good one, Teach. Play innocent now so they won't see it coming.
Yeah, that's my plan. I play innocent and then they least expect, and I absolutely dominate all of them. Friendly, of course, because I'm not killing anyone.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
I love all the house leaders. They are all great. I also love their relationship with each other. Oh my goodness. Dogs and cats. Alright. Give me a... By the way, I have like 7 viewers. I'm really glad I have a lot of viewers for this. I don't play games for popularity, but I really appreciate everyone stopping by to watch. Magic can provide new means of attacks and defense to a unit that has the skill and is of an appropriate class. You must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. Pretty self-explanatory. I'll explain better than the game does. Choose the unit's option to determine whom to send into battle. Press A to toggle a unit. Units highlighted in green cannot be excluded. Inventory, yeah. I'll go into that. Yeah, I'm really glad. I had no doubt that this game would get a lot of views, but that's not exactly why I played it, and I'm still grateful though that everyone came by to watch. Who am I using for this? We can only use 5 for now. I definitely want Lysithea. I'm gonna take out Lorenz for... yeah, Leone. I think we'll go with this team for now. So for most missions, you have to use the main character for every mission except for free battles. And you have to use the house leader for most of the missions. Because this game has permadeath, and if either of these characters die, it's game over. Because they cannot die. They're important for the story. But I am not having a single death. I will not let a single character die. I will avoid all permadeath as I can. Because I love all these characters, and I don't want to lose any of them. Even Raphael, I don't want to lose.